Well, we're on to him now, right, guys? The most hated on anime character for no real reason. Okay, everyone makes fun of him, says he's weak, all this. Today, my job is to prove to y'all he is not as weak as most of y'all say he is. So, in his first appearance, he meets up with Good Goku. They get into a little scruffle, and he beats him. Just straight up. He kind of dog walks him, I would say, in that fight. I mean, it is a super early Kid Goku, but still impressive nonetheless. And then, thinking throughout Dragon Ball, I would say the next impressive feat, he learns Kami Ha by himself. Master Roshi is his master for a little bit, but he leaves for 3 years and then comes back during the next tournament. That's the first time he's shown using it. So he probably learned it during those 3 years of training on his own. That in of itself is kind of an impressive feat. A lot of people forget, but Master Roshi took 50 years perfecting the Kami Ha. So him learning it in 3 years is honestly kind of impressive. So now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, right? The Cybermen blowing him up. That's what most people remember. But if you actually watch the whole fight, I would recommend going back and watching it. It's a pretty cool fight. Yamcha beats him at first, right? They have a normal fight. Yamcha beats him, puts him in the ground in a small crater himself. Then, this is where Dragon Ball logic comes back into play. He turns his back, lets his guard down, mistakenly thought the Cyberman was fully defeated. He wasn't. He jumps on him, right? Catches him by surprise, and then blows himself up. So, I mean, if you take all that into consideration, it's not really that much of an anti-feat for Yamcha. Considering he beats him, then he gets caught off surprise. Then the Cyberman has to sacrifice himself. It's more so bashing at Yamcha's intelligence, to be honest, for letting his guard down and not confirming the kill, compared to letting his, an anti-feat for his strength. More so his intelligence. But still not that much of a anti-feat, if you ask me. Yamcha's power level when he fights the Cybermen is about 1400 compared to Raditz's, right? I would say Raditz is at 1200 just because Piccolo's special beam cannon was threatening his life, obviously. And the special beam cannon was stated to be about 1300. So, I mean, take that how you will, right? But meaning, right, if Yamcha is stronger than Raditz is at very, very minimum small planetary. Just because of the Master Roshi feat and early Dragon Ball. And we are way, way past him now. So probably planetary, honestly. And I would say they're all, at this point, at least as fast as light, to be honest. So in the Namek Saga, after the Ginyu Force dies, they go to King Kai's planet, right? Yamcha is the one who beats Raccoon and sends it back to hell. The same Raccoon that was beating Vegeta, Kid Gohan, and Krillin all at once, right? He was completely and utterly destroying them. They got saved by Goku. Yamcha, same guy who beat him, right? Pretty impressive. And then going throughout the story a little bit, Yamcha finds a gravity machine, right? In the early Android Saga that Vegeta's using it to train with, right? It had a 300 times Earth gravity. Yamcha goes in it, no training with gravity training at all. Nothing. He goes in, wants to show off, presses it, and survives, right? He's not Vegeta, so he wasn't training with it, but he survives it with no previous training. I mean, that's pretty impressive in itself, to be honest. So fast forwarding to the Moro arc, Yamcha claims to be one of the top 3 strongest Earthlings, right? So by this, he has to meet humans, because he's not stronger than Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta and all of them. But that implies he's stronger than Krillin, Master Roshi, or Tien. He's stronger than one of them. Because I feel like he would have said he's the strongest or the second strongest if he was, either one of them. So he's the third, right? And I feel like it's kind of obvious Krillin should be the strongest Earthling, and then it's probably Master Roshi, and then by this statement, which Yamcha should know all 4 of their powers, because this is after they've trained and all that for Moro, right? The show probably is putting Yamcha 3rd and then Tien 4th. I don't like it, but they do my boy Tien dirty. Personally, I think him and Yamcha should be up there, but they're doing him dirty, to be honest. But he claims to be top 3, and then right after that, he fights 3 of Moro's henchmen and beats them. Same people, they're amplified by Moro's magic. They're actually stronger than they would have been otherwise. Yamcha beats them in a 3v1. Kind of impressive, considering this is Super, so everyone's just solar system level. If you've came this far in the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support I've gotten with my past videos. But if you did enjoy this, like, subscribe, go back, watch my other videos. That's really all. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. Have a nice day.